Hello, it's April 1st. Time to look forward into Campbellsville University. And this month, I'm looking forward by reflecting on the work of our students and staff in areas of mission and service. I'm standing here in front of the Center of Faith and Ministry at CU, a place that helps bring together so many ministry and mission possibilities. And I'm thinking about how in the past 2 weeks, CU students have served in places of need, from Kentucky to the Pacific Ocean. They've rolled up their sleeves, literally, to help those they did not know. And they've shared the hope of Christ. Our video team helped us to get this inside look at 2 of our spring break mission trips.
Over spring break, we had students and staff serving all over the country, from Oregon to East Kentucky. This week, I'm in East Kentucky helping out with flood relief. That looks like crawling under houses and helping mud out houses where they've been damaged. I'm just really excited to hear the stories and to see how God works, not only through the days we spend here or in Oregon, but how God will continue to work in the lives of those who have gone on trips when they return home, and just to see the ripple of God's work.
I got to see God move in a lot of really cool ways in East Kentucky this past couple days. Yesterday, I spent about 8 hours under a house in a basement, crawling around in mud and just tearing down wet insulation. And I know that doesn't sound maybe like the most exciting thing in the world, but it really reminded me just, sometimes you have to get dirty to be faithful. Today I got to go out and share the gospel with some people with a chaplain. I got to pray over a lot of people, and just to see that how open people were to actually at least listening. It was kind of heartbreaking to some people who wanted to not pay attention or turn it away, but it gave me a lot to think about, and it was really cool to see God move in people's lives in that way, both physically and spiritually.
I got to be an honorary chaplain, and we went door to door to share the gospel, and we ended up going to see a terminal cancer patient, and he ended up accepting Jesus, which it was really cool to see. No matter what stage of life you're in, there's still an opportunity to accept Jesus.
But one of the things that really stood out to me is every time we went to the door, they were like, "I'm fine, God is good, please check on my neighbor." And it was the same response every time. And I just it really just opened my eyes, oh my goodness, these people are so selfless. And they have gone through so much devastation, and it's so empowering to see.
We worked with a lot of nonprofits up in Eugene, Oregon, and one thing that stood out to me the most is just how devoted the volunteers were there. I think that their devotion and motivation could be something that we could use in the church and even in the Bible Belt here as well.
I think something really cool that stood out to me was that if you went up to someone and you asked them, "Are you Christian?" It was either, "Yes, I love the Lord and I'm fully devoted," or "No, get away from me, I don't want to talk about this," that's completely different here. And so one of the things I noticed was how passionate the Christians were about God and devoting their life to the Lord. And I just think that's a really good example of how we can take it back here. And that just really stood out to me.
If you get the chance to go on a mission trip, I highly encourage it because it's very motivating for your faith back home.
Campbellsville University is a great place to prepare for a career, but it's way more than that. CU is a community that will challenge you to use your life to God's glory, and a family that takes joy in ministering to those around us. Students are engaged in mission efforts every week, and they're signing up for summer mission projects right now. The ministry of this university continues to expand, and I'm thankful for the many of you who offer support for these mentoring opportunities. Your contributions, encouragement, and prayers open doors for us to include more and more students and prepare them to be salt and light in a needy world. Thank you for making a difference in their lives so that they can impact countless others. These are the stories that remind us the future is bright at Campbellsville University. So until next time, we look forward. Godspeed.